Hi. So let us see today how we can make the question paper with proper formatting. So for that, let us go for the MS Word. Okay. Now I will select here blank document. So click on this particular blank document. Now here I am at 160%. So it's depending upon your preference, you can zoom it accordingly. So I'm keeping at 160% here, this side. So I will go to the, sometimes see you will not get this particular ruler here. So you have this ruler. To how to have this particular ruler if you don't have, so you can go to the view here. So click on this. See, if I uncheck this ruler, ruler will go. Now the ruler has come. So make sure this particular ruler should be there. Now the first thing you need to set up in while making the question paper is the setting the page layout. So go to the page layout. We'll set the margins. Okay, by default it is giving here 1 inch. See here, if I start typing here something, okay, if I start typing here, so it is giving some margins here. So I don't want the default margins here, 1 inch and here 1 inch. So what I will do is I'll give some margins here. So to give the margin, what I will do is I will go to the page layout. See here, home, page layout here. Click on this page layout. The size. See, normally we are taking the printouts in A4 size. So go to the size here. Click on A4 sheet. Okay. Now it will be in A4 sheet. We can take the printout in A4 sheet. It's according to the A4 page, A4 size. Go to the next one is in the page layout itself. In the, see, this is the home. This is the page layout. In the page layout, you have the margins. So click on margin. Go to the custom margins here. Okay, don't click on any of the things here. Go to the custom margins. Click on the custom margin. So you give here the margin. I want left side 0.5. Okay, I'll give 0.5 inch. Here also 0.5. Top I want left 0.5. Bottom keep it 1 inch as it is. This is my preference. You can change according to you. So just work it out on this. Right side I want 0.5. So click on 0.5. Press OK here. Now you can see here there is now only 0.5 inch only the gap is here. Okay. Now let us continue with the question paper. Okay. So after the setting the margin, I'll type it here. Doha Qatar. Fine. Now here I will type the first term exam. Okay. June 2020. Okay. So let us keep the subject here. Subject. I'll keep here computer. Fine. So similarly, I can start typing here. So I already have typed here. So I'll copy here this one to my document here. Now see here, by default it is giving some gap here. So I don't want this gap. Select all. Okay, go to the home. Go to the paragraph here. Okay, give the line spacing as single. And after you give here 0, make before 0 and after 0 single. Now click OK and see here what is the changes. And you can see immediately there is no gap between ideal and this first term. Okay. Now what you do is this we will keep it in center. Okay. This one, keep it in center. Okay. Then we'll give one line space. Then I will give here some space gap here, some gap here. So I'll arrange this properly. So this I will keep it down. Now select all these things. Now the first line I will keep here 18. Okay, the font size as 18. I'll keep select all. Let me change the font size. The font name. I'll keep it Times New Roman. Okay, keep the Times New Roman. Select the first line. How to select? Select this one. Keep it 18. Fine, 18. Now this one I'll keep it 16. The font size 16. This one I will keep it 14. Okay, this one I will keep it 14. This also will keep it 14. Fine. Now after this, what you do is you just arrange this properly. Okay, now we got it here. Now I will draw a line here. So click on this, press underscore. Okay, shift plus underscore here, underscore. Now if you just press this one, not this one. Okay, you have to press the shift and underscore. Okay, so make sure that it will go to the next line here like this, backspace, press enter, and you will get a line automatically. Fine. So we got this. Now what we have to do is, I need to have our school logo here. Fine. Here I want the school logo. So for the school logo, so I have here my school logo on the desktop. You can see this. I have the school logo. So I want the school logo on this side. Where? In my question paper. So what I will do is, I'll just click on this here. Okay. This is at the center. Okay. I have keep it as a center formatting. Now click on this and I will insert the picture. Click on the picture here. Now on the desktop, go to the desktop and I can see here IIS logo. So click on this IIS logo. Now it has been inserted. Now make sure you keep this size properly. Adjust according to your likes, okay, or whatever your formatting you like, they have mentioned to you. So click on this. Now see here, you cannot take it out. Here you cannot keep it. So for that, what you have to do is click on this particular picture. Okay, click on this particular picture. Come to the format. Come to the position here. See, with text wrapping. So click on this. Okay, click on this. Now you can see it has been gone to the left side. See, you can take it anywhere, wherever we want, we can take it. Now it will listen whatever we say. Okay. Earlier it won't listen. Why? Because we need to go to the format and we need to go to the position. We have to select this one. Okay. We have selected this one. So it will listen. Now you can see here. Now go to the file, print preview. You can see here. Okay. Our question paper we can see. Go back. Okay. Now if you want, we can save the file anyway. Now let us say I want this in italics. These are the instructions that I am giving. So let us keep it in italics. Okay. Now, okay. Now here, after this, what we will do is I will remove this italic. Okay. Now to have a proper question paper, okay, I need to type the questions, correct? So what we used to do is we used to type the questions. The questions are here like this. Okay, I have the questions here, but I don't want like this. The question should be like, I don't want like this. See here. So I have the questions here. Answer the following question. In that A is there. Okay, B is there. C is there. These are the sub question and the main answer. Okay. Let us say I want to give the marks. So I will give the marks here somewhere. So it is not according to a proper format. Let us say this is 2 mark. Okay. Let us say this is 1 mark. Okay. Now you need to do some circus here to arrange all these things. You know, every time we change here, we need to change these marks also. So it is like it is not a good idea to write in a very plain way. Okay. So to have the questions, I'll come back to my question paper here. So what I will do is I will insert a table here. Okay. Insert table. Select 4 columns in this. See here, I have selected 4 columns. Then select some rows. Don't select everything. Okay, just select only 4 columns. Later we can add if we want. So select on this. Fine. Once we select it, so adjust it. See here, adjust like this. One you keep it here like this side, and another one for the sub question. I'll explain why it is required. Okay. Now what I will do is I will write the question number 1 here. So I'll copy this question here. Answer the following question here. Okay. I'll copy this to my question paper here. Fine. Answer the following question. Then I will copy the first question. See here. Okay. In this A, what is the A question? Let us write here. What is computer? What is computer? Fine. I have written. What is computer? So I'll give one space. Now make sure you click on this particular thing. Okay, select this, go to home, paragraph, make sure it is line is single, before spacing 0, after spacing 0. Say okay. Okay. So we have given one line, blank line. Take another question B. Now B question I will copy from here. Okay. I'll take this. What is cyber law? I'll copy this. I'll paste it here. Okay. I'll give one line space here. C. Okay. Similarly, I'll take another question, I'll copy paste to this. Fine. So similarly, I'll take another question D, I'll copy paste. Now the 4 questions are over. Fine. 4 questions are over. Now let us say I want to give the marks. Marks I will keep it here. 2, 2, let us say this is 1, this is 2. Let's assume, okay, 2. Now if I change something here, this side, it won't affect here. Let us say I'll keep it here, it won't affect here. And it looks good, you know. Now what I will do is, I'll keep it here a little bit this side, okay. Check this one. Now select this one, select this particular column, select this. I'll move this to the right hand side. To move to the right hand side, I will come to the paragraph. You can see here, to the right side, align right. Click on align right. Now it has come here, this side. Okay. Now similarly, I will keep the second question here. Answer the following question. So I'll give one space here. Okay. Answer the following question here, this one. Copy this and paste it over here. This is my second question. Now in this I'm going to write one by one. I will copy one by one. What is MySQL? I will copy here. Okay, here. Now this is A. Okay. Now this is, I'll give another line space. Okay. B. Okay. I'll go here, copy the second question. Explain. Here. Now I'll remove this. Okay. Explain. Now this will be 2 marks. This will be 2 marks. Now let us say I want to insert rows. Just press the tab space. Click on tab. Okay. Press tab. Now automatically see here tab. I'm pressing the tab. It is inserting the rows. Fine. Later if you want, we can delete this. I'll show you how to delete the rows. So take the next question C. Okay. Take the next question C. So I'll remove this. Remove this. I'll take this. Copy. Paste. Okay. Similarly, I'll take the next question. I'll paste it here. I'll keep it D here. Okay. Now this will be this is one mark. This is 2 mark. Now let us say I don't want these things. Now this is extra. Select this one and click cut. Okay. Or delete rows. Click on the delete rows. So it will be deleted. Let us say we have forgotten one question here. Let us say I want another E question here. Select particular row. Right click, insert row. Okay, insert row below. Okay, see here, it has come above. Control Z to undo. So right click, insert rows below. Click on insert rows below. See here, it has inserted. Let us say you don't want. You can right click on this. Select this. Okay, see here, select this. Right click, delete rows. Now you want. On top of this, select this, right click, insert rows above. See here, it has inserted. Now let us say I want E question. I can add in E question. So let us take the first one. How is this one I didn't copy. Now I'm copying. I'll paste it over here. Press enter. Now see, in this way, suppose you have forgotten something, you can add it very easily. Okay, without affecting the other things. Now only thing is, let us say if I insert here, let us say insert below. Okay, insert below. Now here you have to insert. Now this will change. Let us say this is D, then you need to change here. This is E. Okay, this is F. So here let us say RAM versus ROM. RAM versus ROM. Okay. Now I can give the marks here. Fine. Now once we have done this, okay, what I can do is let us change the size of this. Okay. Now we have 130%. Okay, let us change more. Okay. Let us keep it 90% now. Now select this one. Okay. Now while printing, we don't have to take the printout of this particular lines. Okay. We have lines here. The table is there. The lines are there. I don't want table now, lines. While taking the printout, click on this. Okay. Go to this particular paragraph, this particular section, and click on this particular thing, and you can see no borders. Click on the no border. Okay. And the border's gone. Okay. If you want borders again, select this, select, see here, select, see here. Automatically this arrow will come. Click on this, select all the rows, all borders. Click, all the borders have come. Let us do some formatting to this. So let us see, it doesn't look good. Let us say this, I want these to be merged. So click on this, select this to right click, merge cells. Click on the merge cells and you can see it has merged. Similarly, this two we will merge. Okay, merge cell, merge cell. We have merged. Let us keep it this one bold and give the formatting. Now let us say full thing I will give the formatting as the font size as 12. So click on this 12. Fine. Now this one I will make it, select this and make it bold. Okay. Now in this way I can have the marks here right side. Okay. So we can keep on typing this. Okay. You can keep on typing and we get the marks. Now how to get the total of this? Okay. So that I will show you. One trick is there. So what I will do is, see, suppose we have 100 marks or 80 marks, sometimes we need to total all these things. It will be a very tedious process, to count. Sometimes we'll forget, we don't know how much. So what we have to do is, to count it, so click on this, see here, this arrow should come here, you see, click. Not like this, see, this arrow should appear, okay, top arrow. On this particular column, click on this, only this particular column is selected. Once it is selected, right click on this, copy. Okay, copy. Now come to the Excel. So this is for what? This is to count how much marks it is. Come to the work cell, take the blank sheet. So paste it over here, whatever we have copied, paste it. Now that particular marks have been copied. Now what you do is, already it is selected. If it is not selected, select like this. Okay, auto sum. Okay, click on the auto sum. Now this is 15 marks. We got the 15 here. So let me increase the font. So let us increase. Okay. So I will explain again. Okay, I'll remove this. I'll explain again how to delete. Okay. Come to the MS Word. Now 80 marks, sometimes 1 mark, 2 mark, 4 marks, we have to count physically. What we have to do is, in this method, click on this, everything will be selected. Okay, right click, copy, come to the Excel, paste it here. Okay, it has pasted. Click on auto sum. Now it is 15, it is showing as 15. So this particular question paper, now it is for 15. So we'll come to know, instead of physically counting this thing, since we have typed in a table type the question paper in the table format, easily we can copy the marks column and we can paste it over here. Now what I will do is, let me insert some photo here, okay, one image here. Let us say what is computer, I want one computer photo here. So let us say I have it on the desktop. See here, computer, this one is there, image is there. So I have downloaded that one. So come to the computer, this one, our question paper. Okay, let us say I want here somewhere, click on this, insert picture. See here, desktop, make sure it is on desktop, it's a computer picture. Click on this, it has come here. Now we need to align it properly. See this, take this, align it properly. Okay, now sometimes it won't listen the way we want. Let us say keep it in the center. If you are happy with this, it's okay, no problem. Sometimes you need to keep it here, somewhere here, and you have some questions here. You need to type. Now if I type it here, let us say it won't come here. See here, I cannot type it here now. Okay, something. So what I can do is select this one, same way, format, position. Then I can go to with text wrapping here, this side. Okay, now you can keep it. Now it will listen whatever we say. Okay. Now see here, I can start typing here something. See here, earlier it won't. Fine. Now I can type here. Now I will remove. Sorry for this particular text. I wanted to show you. Okay. Now I can able to. Now it will listen wherever I want. I can take it. Okay. Fine. So in this way you can insert the pictures also. Let me arrange it properly. Okay. Now let us say I don't want lines to be displayed. Now let me zoom out and I will show you what I mean to say. Now I don't want these two lines, so I can remove this. I can remove these two. Okay, right click, delete rows. Okay, I can delete. I have to insert the pages also. Let us take. Let me write like this. Okay, let me take. I need page numbers. So how to get the page numbers? This is a very important thing when you are having 7-6 pages. Okay, so please make sure insert the page numbers. Insert page number. See here, insert. then you can see here this side, page numbers, bottom of the page, not top of the page, bottom of the page. Select this particular method only. It will be useful. Page 1 of 1 is there, select this one, and you can see this is page 1 of 1, 1 of 2, this is page 2 of 2. So suppose if you have 10 pages, you can say 1 of 10, 2 of 10, something like this, it will display. Fine. Now this is at the bottom. That's why I told you to leave 1 inch here, that bottom, left side half inch, here half inch, and this is half inch. Thus that we have done in the beginning. Okay. In the page layout we have done now. So page layout, margins. You can change now also. Custom margins, and you can see here it will be there. Now if you don't want, you can give 0.5 here, no problem. It will take printout, no problem. So, but I have kept, for the simplicity, I have kept 1 inch bottom. So that's why it has given more towards the bottom, because we have this page number. Okay. Now in this way we can able to type the question paper. Now let us remove these lines. So when we are taking the printout, no, I don't want this particular line to come over here. Fine. So what I will do is, okay, what I will do is I'll click on this. Fine. I'll click on this. I will go to the home. Okay. Then I'll go to the paragraph. I'll remove the no borders. Click on this no border. Now see here the question paper. It looks beautiful. Fine. Why? See, all the marks are here and the sub questions are here. The main question is here. So let us say I want to add section A, section B in this. Let us say this is section B. Let us enable our table. Click on this. See how? Come here. See, automatically this particular arrow will come. Click on this. Go to borders here. All border. Display all border. Let us say this is section B. This is section B. But how to have a section B here? Click on this. Right click. Insert above. Okay. Insert above this particular question here. This side. Now I can have here section B. Oh, sorry. I need to keep it in capitals. Section B. So keep it, let us say this is 14. Okay, keep it, let us say merge these two. I don't want here questions. So merge, right click, merge cell. Okay, now it has come. Now keep it in the center. Keep it in the center. Give one line space here. Fine. Now let us save this. You can save it. Okay, save it. Then let us see how it will be. So click on this. Go to paragraph. Sorry, no, go to the borders. Sorry, no border. Now you can see section B. It has come here. So similarly, we can able to insert. Okay. So in this way, we can able to type the question. See, the borders have not come here. Even though the borders are there here, the table is there, the border, it won't come in the print. Let us take the print preview. Print. Okay. You can go see here, the print preview has come. There are 2 pages are there. Okay. Go back, zoom out, fine, zoom out, and say here view. We can go for the print. See, sometimes it will come to the web layout, print layout. So make sure, let us say I want only what to display. Now it is displaying 2 pages. Let us keep it 1 page. Okay, it will display 1 page. It won't come as 2 pages. If you want to display 2 pages, multiple pages, you just play with this. Make sure it is in print layout. Okay. So in the view, go to the home. Okay. Now this way we can have the question paper. Let us say I'll keep it here a little bit bold here, this one, and let me keep all the things here bold. Fine. Keep the bold thing. Now see, it has gone down here. So make sure. Okay. Yeah, one last thing I want to mention here is, let us say here I want to add section A about on top of this. So make sure I will just zoom in and I will go here and I can see the arrow mark. Click on this. Then I have the borders. I will click on all borders. Fine. Then I will click on the first row. See this side, left side. Okay. Click on this. Right click. Insert. Insert above. Fine. Now we got this. Now right here section A. So I can say here section A. Okay. Now make sure select both the things here, then right click, merge cell. See, the 2 cells have become as 1. So click on this, click on center, so it will be in center. So give 1 line space, Fine. So click on this and see whether everything is okay or not. Take out the borders, no border, and you can see here section A, section B. Fine. So let me zoom out and check. Okay, section A and section B. Fine. Now let us take in the border again, all borders. Fine. Now let me see. Now let us add another one question. Okay, E, question number E. Okay, so here I will add what is RAM. Okay, let us say this one. Okay, I'll take as 3 marks. Okay, I have added another one. Fine. So I have, so let me add like this. Okay, now I have added another one question. Fine. Now let us see how much marks till now. Okay, so what I will do is I'll go here till this particular arrow mark comes. Okay, just have to go this side. The arrow mark will come here. Click on this. Okay, you have to see here again. I will tell you it will be confusing. So come this side. See, I'm just taking the mouse here this side. Come this side. Now see, the arrow mark has changed. Select this column. Or what you can do is select this one like this. You have to select. You can select, but better is this one. It will select everything. So this one. See, select. Now when you come down and scroll down, you can see, even though here section B is there, no problem. So here you can see that particular column is selected. Select this one, copy this one. So you can say here right click, copy, come to the Excel sheet. Okay, come to the Excel sheet. Let us say right click on this, paste. And you can see it has copied that particular column. Let us auto sum. Click on the auto sum. Okay, you can see here 18. Now total is 18. Now this extra cell has come here because of this. Okay, let me remove this and I'll show you. Remove, delete rows. Okay, I'll come here, I'll copy this again, right click, copy, come to the Excel sheet. Okay, let me click here this side, right click, paste here. This is a paste. Okay, paste, and it has selected. Okay, it's automatically, it has been selected. Click on auto sum. Now it is for 18 marks. Now this particular question now question paper contains 18 marks. So in this way we can easily able to get how many marks are there from this. Now unselect this one again, all the borders, click on this particular arrow mark, go here, click on no border. Fine. Now the border has gone. Section A, section B. So let me increase this font, 14. Okay, now it looks nice. Fine. So easily we can able to alter, we can able to insert rows, we can delete rows, we can easily insert questions, delete questions. Okay, in this way we need to make the question paper. Fine. Thank you very much.